I visited the least visited country in all of Europe, and it may or may not be where you think it is. Let's get into it.
I just made it to Chisinau, Moldova, and I have a problem.
Yes, the least visited country in all of Europe is Moldova, and things were honestly not off to a good start.
My SIM card doesn't work. Shut up.
They do have a path. It's very narrow, but they have a path. Let's go. So this video is about, I'm just visiting literally the least visited country in all of Europe. The least amount of tourists come to Moldova. Out of any country in Europe, Moldova is the one that has the least amount of tourists. So this is why I'm here, to show that no tourist comes here. I'm in Chisinau. As I crossed the border from Romania, it took exactly an hour to get into Moldova from Romania. Exactly an hour, which is way better from Ukraine to Poland, which took me 12 hours. But as I got into Moldova, I realized these mountains are very beautiful. Very beautiful landscapes outside of the city. Alright guys, so I just want to show you my accommodation for tonight. Look how low these ceilings are. Oh my, I'm 5'7". Oh, I thought there was someone there. I'm 5'7", by the way. This is it. This is nuts. Kind of like duck. This. I don't know what that says. This is the kitchen. I went to see some paintings in my accommodation. That's so cool. And even a live band. Good morning. I think I hear rain. Oh my god. This place has no heat or AC, so at night it gets cold, and in the day it gets hot. God, I'm so tired. Oh my god. Alright, so I don't have much motivation to do much today. For most of this trip, I haven't really had much. And I think it's just because I'm in a city, and that's pretty much what I've been doing this past month. Like, I've been traveling for literally a month now. Today is May 18th, I think. April 18th, I flew from Miami to London. I don't feel homesick. I'm just so tired of going around the city. It's just the same stuff, you know what I mean? Same buildings, you know, same walks, same public transportation, same stuff, you know what I mean? You know, Chisinau is just a normal city, you know what I mean? Just like London, Paris. Well, London and Paris are a little different. Luxembourg City and Zurich and Munich, you know, Bucharest. Like I said, it just gets so boring and so repetitive. A part of it could be the weather too. It's cloudy and it's cold. I've kind of set up my itinerary for the rest of this trip, and I think that after a while it's going to get a lot more fun once the weather actually starts getting warmer, more consistent, because it's kind of been on and off. Let me interrupt. Yes, literally 1 week after this video was shot, it got a lot warmer outside, and the trip only got better from there. I just haven't really done much on this trip, and it just gets so boring after a while. This city's actually pretty cheap. Not like Ukraine cheap, but it's cheap enough. You know, I had a big calzone last night for like $6.70 or something like that, which is not too bad at all, actually. I'm bored, I'm unmotivated, you know what I mean? Nice little view, I guess. You know, but on the real though, this is country number 27 of all my 197 countries I'm gonna be visiting. I'm like 14% of the way there, slowly but surely making it, you know what I mean? Just this time last year I had 3 countries on me. Never would have guessed if I'm doing this. And today is also day 30 of my 89-day trip all around Europe. Definitely scratching the surface on that. Gotta live it up. Boom. Can't be taking any chances on the tap water. Most places I've been to, the tap water's been pretty safe, but I can't take any chances here. It's time to go find out. Well, maybe not why or how, but it's time to get to understand the city better and see potentially why this place gets the least amount of visitors in all of Europe. It's funny because Liechtenstein is a super tiny country. Barely anyone has ever heard of Liechtenstein, but Liechtenstein still gets more visitors, and San Marino. gets more visitors than Moldova. I've also done my research on why Moldova doesn't get any visitors at all. The response was actually something that I didn't think about at all, but it kind of makes sense, you know, not much of a supply of things. I think that's what they were talking about. So for a while I thought that Moldova had their own language, but no, they actually speak Romanian here. A lot of Russian speakers here too. One really bad habit that I've been forming when traveling that I almost never do at home is scrolling through social media. I do it at home every now and then, but for this past month I've been traveling and I've been so addicted to TikTok. So I got me some torta. I got it with like chicken and stuff like that. It's okay. It's just okay. It's an omelet. It's just an omelet. It's okay. A little cold, but it's pretty average. Now we're gonna try eclair. This looks good. It's very strawberry. Tastes pretty good though. It's been a few hours later. Dude, my dry skin is awful. It's been so bad recently. I don't know if it's the weather or what, but I think the sun's starting to come out low-key, so hey, it makes me feel good about myself. I'm walking for about an hour. So I'm walking, and I see this. I'd say this is a pretty nice view, alright? Nice enough? Moldova, I see what they did there. Even more of a view. Even more of a view. A bit later into the trip, and I was joined by a local friend, Dennis, and he decided to show me around the city. That's cool. How does it feel? It's cold. It's cold.
It smells. Do you smell it?
I kind of can. It depends where the wind is blowing. Yeah, a little bit. It smells like flowers.
Yeah, it looks like flowers.
Yeah.
He told me to try a snack.
So this is what we're getting. This is the snack I'm eating.
Bread with cheese inside.
Delicious bread with cheese inside.
It's called vatrushka with brinza.
Bratrushka.
Vatrushka.
Vatrushka.
Yes.
Vatrushka. Vatrushka. We are gonna eat this burger.
It's not burger? Yes, it's fish like. No, it's there is a two.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah, it's like for me and for you.
It's all right.
How it tastes like a delicious bread.
Yeah, like sugar a little bit. It's pretty good.
Maybe the taste is. Do you memorize something when you eating this? Maybe something the same from the United States.
It's different.
Different?
Tastes like a donut a little bit.
Donut?
A little bit.
Like just delicious bread with sugar.
Yeah, sugar bread. A pound cake. Pound cake.
Okay, you can give me one of this.
Oh yeah. Here, you can have the whole thing.
You will not see? You will not?
Oh, I'm not eating the rest of that. That just dropped.
We can share this.
Okay. There we go.
You know, maybe there is some no different in the air. With the sand, there's much more bacteria than on this.
Bacteria?
Yeah, I mean in the air with the sand and something like this, there is a much more bacteria than on the superface of the street.
Really?
Yeah. So you can there is a law of the 5 seconds. If you
Oh yeah, the 5-second rule.
so I by myself I can easily will finish this.
If you want. I have heard that this is the least touristic country in all of Europe. This place gets less visitors than like Liechtenstein and San Marino. This place gets like 11,000 visitors literally every single year. Did you even know that?
This place have less than 100 visitors in the year?
No, it has 11,0and visitors a year.
And 11,000?
Not many.
I think that's true.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, there's not much to do here.
Yes, because you know the real thing about Moldova for pandemic, this place was the best, one of the best places for escort.
For tourism?
Yes, for escort tourism to catch girls from here and to move to Dubai or something like
yeah,
this.
Yeah, yeah.
Now it's not like this because many girls are left.
This morning, like there were like some locals, like the older people, they would like talk to me in Romanian, Russian, whatever the language was. And I would ask them, do they speak English? And they would just keep speaking in their language, and I'm just like, you know, I'll try to signal to them, hey, I don't speak your language, and they'll just keep speaking it and everything. I just didn't like it. I thought they were being so rude. Like, I feel like some of the locals here, not all of them, but some of them are kind of rude. A ruder population than other countries in Europe.
I think because the elders, older population, they don't know English.
Yeah, I didn't really.
I know in Romania it's much better situation than the English, but not.
Yeah, Romania. Everyone speaks English in Romania. I've never really had a problem there.
Everybody speaks English? Yeah.
In Romania and Poland, a lot of people speak English.
Nice.
Yeah.
not here.
Yeah, not in Ukraine either. But people were nice about it in Ukraine.
I think that in Ukraine it's much better than here with the English now.
No, I don't think so. People were nice about it though. Here it's like some of the people, especially the elders, they're kind of rude about it.
We have a lot of people who speaks Russian.
Russian, yeah.
And it's their native language, and you know, influenced by politics, and they think that this happening in this country is made by your government.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
The main reason why the ruling party that started the party
yeah,
made with the support of your government. So because of that, many people still not very happy about the English language. Most of travelers here speaks English, I think.
Yeah.
But they all think that Americans or something like this.
Yeah.
They're not realizing that they can be from the Europe or the Asia or something.
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm British. Lots of people.
Yeah, you're kind of appearing like English.
Yeah. The funny thing about people think I'm British statement is that I actually took a DNA test a couple months after this video was shot, and I'm actually approximately 70% British. Or 68%, 69%, somewhere around there. Although I was born and raised in the USA.
What else? That here is half the population live and work in Italy.
Oh, you work in Italy?
Yeah, because the Romanian it's kind of the Roman group of languages, and they just moved there and work there. So there is no need to know English much there.
Yeah.
So we have less locals who travel to USA and know English, you know?
Yeah, like a lot of international people come to USA, like foreign exchange students and stuff like that.
I don't like the country I live in.
Yeah.
if I will be honest. So I want to live.
And then another thing, the lady on the tram, she didn't believe that she wanted to see proof that I paid and stuff like that with my card. So I showed her, like, you know, that I paid in US dollars, but she didn't believe it at all. She like pitched a fit about that.
So the reason why?
She wants to see it in lays.
Yeah.
In the currency.
She wanted to see it in the local currency.
Yes.
But you paid in dollars.
Yeah.
And she told something, what the f***? Give me the proof that you paid in lei.
Yeah.
So this is stupid.
Yeah, I could have asked Siri or something like that, looked up what is 34 US cents in lays, and it probably would have pulled up 6 lays.
There was a lei? I mean...
a lei.
It was only in dollars.
It was only in dollars, yeah, US dollars.
So this is one of the reasons why I want to leave this place. Because stupidity is overtaking of minds.
It is.
And I think we live in Matrix.
Yeah. So we got first ever Moldovan ice cream. First ever invention of ice cream in Moldova. in my hands for 29 cents. This is 29 cents.
You need to subscribe it like after the Soviet Union ruined.
What the heck is this? This is ice cream. Tastes pretty good. Tastes like normal Moldovan ice cream.
Have you said the price?
29 cents. Moldova has like a lot of like kebabs. I'm gonna show you my kebab.
And the kebabs in Moldova were actually pretty good. Probably the best food that there is in Moldova.
I have to say, this is pretty darn good. I'll have some crumbs.
But the mozzarella sticks weren't as good as they are in USA. We then went over to this tower called, what's it called? The Romashka Tower. It may or may not be abandoned. This is so dumb.
Oh yeah, don't fall in that hole.
I'm surprised nobody lives here.
So we're climbing up this tower right now.
People who live here in the other part of the house most probably will notice that. So you can imagine the world will fall out. Everything is bombed with atomic bombs. And we're in one of these burned down buildings. We're exploring for something to eat, maybe
Or a can of peas.
yeah,
Then we can all fight to the death for it if we find it.
exactly.
I think we're almost here. Really? I'm genuinely curious what this looks like. Wow. There's the view. Whoa, that looks dope. That was the second set, by the way. Done stretching and working out for maybe the rest of the trip. One place I've been going to, literally, this is the third day in a row, is this kebab shop. I've been working out and then eating this because, I mean, this is pretty healthy and only costs like $5. So, hey, might as well. Fries are good as always. I don't know how the heck you eat this, but either way, it's really good.
I would like to give my overall thoughts of the least visited country in all of Europe. It's definitely a country in Europe that not many people talk about. And after going there, unfortunately, I understand why. I've been to 44 countries. Well, once this video comes out, 45 countries, Denmark, and 34 of those countries, including Turkey, and soon to be 35, they're all in Europe. I hate doing this, but at the same time, I don't hate doing this. But Moldova, as of now, is the least favorite country that I have been to. When I was talking to Dennis, and which is definitely one of the friendlier locals, it seemed like people absolutely hate their lives living there. Older people yelling at me in either Romanian or Russian, probably Russian, when they clearly know I'm trying so hard to sign to them that I have no clue what they're saying. A bus worker getting mad at me because she doesn't believe that I paid for the tram. Or tram worker, whichever. Even though I did. And I even showed proof. Although it was with my American credit card. And she doesn't believe that I paid because it's in US dollars and not Moldovan currency. I know some people, including Drew Binsky, that really like Moldova. And we do have our own unique experiences and opinions on different places of the world. Not just different places of the world, but anything in general. Honestly, I would go back. And I would give it a second shot. I did that with Romania too last year. Even though Romania was my least favorite country, it was my least favorite until I went to Moldova. But I might go back to Moldova when I'm older and more experienced. Maybe I'm just too young to understand. Leaving that country definitely felt like a fresh breath of air to me.
So after tonight, I officially believe in witches. So I was with Dennis about an hour or two ago, my local friend, and he pointed at this lady, like this homeless lady, wearing this hat, like a witch hat. And he was just like, you see that lady over there? She's a witch. I was like, no, she isn't. But I mean, she kind of looked like one, but I was like, no, she isn't. All right, and she said he said she's gonna disappear soon. I was like, she's not gonna disappear. You know, I swear I turned my head for 2 seconds. And then 2 seconds later, I look back and she's literally gone. She's literally gone. I'm like, what the heck? A few minutes later, we kind of walk, you know, and stuff like that. And then, you know, I turn my head. She's still gone. I look at Dennis for dead serious 2 seconds. And then I look back and she's there. Witches are real.